Hi everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz and this is the Search Penalized video recap. Today is January 31st, Friday. I apologize for my voice, it's not there. First up, this is the news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable, nscroundtable.com. And first up, Google's Matt Cutts went ahead and announced that they went after another linked network, this one a French one, named Buzzia. Buzzia disputes the fact that they're actually a linked network, they're more of a content whatever. That being said, Buzzia went ahead and took down their business because they said Google went ahead and penalized all of their links and pretty much destroyed their network. Here's Matt Cutts' tweet saying, "Today we're taking action on a French link network that violates our quality guidelines." He actually specifically said which network. And it said, "Today it's France, tomorrow or Germany is soon." So definitely be on the lookout. I'm still surprised people participate in these link networks. Google's blog went ahead and they posted something on the Google Webmaster blog specifically talking about affiliates that have thin content or low value content that add no value. They said those violate our guidelines and you may go ahead and be penalized for having an affiliate site that has very thin or no value add content. So that's another thing that they announced. Again, I apologize, I'm just not feeling well. Google's Matt Cutts says don't use article directories for link building. It's not a good idea. He said basically do not use it. He said right here in his tweet, should I build links using article directories? No. So Irwin Mitchell, which is pretty much supposedly a very big UK law firm, looks like they would penalize the Google. Initially, earlier this week, their .com showed for the ad, and their .co.uk, which actually redirects to the .com, was listed in the search results. But a few days later, Irwin Mitchell's .co.uk was also penalized. So if you do a search for Irwin Mitchell in Google UK or any search engine, you'll see that the Wikipedia page shows up and news totals and their Twitter, but not their actual website. It seems they were doing some unnatural links or some link schemes that got them booted. Obviously, search metrics shows a major drop in their traffic as well. Google's trying these longer longer answers with longer responses for questions that you might ask. So you say, who's the oldest player in the NBA, and it gives you not just the name, but actually tells you a whole story about it with the source. Who killed John F. Kennedy gives you a whole story. When did Ronald Reagan get sweared into office? And it didn't work when you spelled Reagan right, which is interesting. Why is the ocean blue? This is my favorite. What is SEO? And Search Engine Land shows up because they have a very great glossary on search topics. So that's fairly new. Also location-based data. So if you search things like enterprise location in Suffern, it shows you the address. Airport in Newark shows you the address. Seattle Troll location, it actually says, alright, it's not really called Seattle Troll, it's called the Fremont Troll, and so forth. So Google's actually doing more of these one answer boxes as well, so that's interesting to see. Talking about location stuff, this past week Google added a new feature that if you say how far is X to X, X to Y, Google will say, alright, it's as far. So how far is New York to Tel Aviv? 5,565 miles. You can see it on mobile as well. Wolfram Alpha has the same types of tools, but a little bit more accurate. It shows a little more details. Here's another interesting video from Matt Cutts. He basically talked about what happens if you have an old site and it doesn't rank anymore. How do you actually keep an old site ranking well? And he said the problem with a lot of old sites, 15-year-old sites or so, is that they never change anything. It's the same template, same user experience, same content structure. They're not doing anything to keep it up and fresh. And then you have these competitors come out, and they have a much better UI, they have a much better feature set, they have some new ways of looking at things. And of course, over time, your old site is going to get stale. And obviously, the new sites are going to have better user experience, and more people are going to want there. And Google wants a better experience on their site. So obviously, don't keep your old site the way it is. Keep updating it as well. This is pretty funny. You see this every now and then. Google are actually posting their own account This is basically an email the Google team, well, I think John Mueller or somebody in the Google team got, basically saying, hey Google, dear Google, I thought you might want to know there's reasons why you're not getting enough organic traffic, organic search traffic and social media traffic to your website. You know, your website is not ranking at the top of the Google search results for competitive keywords. This is Google, this is an SEO company telling Google that their website doesn't rank well in Google. It's hilarious. I'm surprised this actually goes out. Obviously it's automated spam, but I'm still surprised. Twitter added some useful and new search filters, so now you can search for a lot of different things. So for example, here's the new search filter. So I typed in XMX Israel, and up comes all these different search filters, as you can see over here. Photos, videos, news, people you follow, near you. So it's pretty cool. It's a nice new feature that Twitter has. And finally, Google went ahead and lost the case basically against a patent troll named Vringo. It's been a New York-based company, and Google was already ordered to pay $15.8 million in 2012, but this company is specifically looking for ongoing royalties. So they want about, I think they won about 1.36% of Google AdWords revenue between the years of 2012 and 2016. So it's a lot of money. It's about $1 billion for a company that has like no employees or nothing. So they won. Obviously Google's going to appeal it. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz Video Recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz. This is the search news we covered over the past week at the Search Roundtable at seroundtable.com. Everyone have a great week, and I hope I feel better, so I apologize again, and I hope everybody feels great. Thanks, bye.